Today we will be testing the volume composition indicator. Before we do, if you have not watched the first videos on the channel and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. You can find a link down below to sign up for TradingView. If you use that link, you'll save a little bit of money on your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below in the description. We also have a Patreon-only exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators, a list of winning strategies, post-trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the volume composition indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 94 different strategies, with 28 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve an 84% win rate. We've also tested a total of 913 indicators, with 381 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 106 of the winning indicators. 38 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best two, a 76% win rate. Now, if you are interested in a full list of these indicators and strategies along with their win rates, we've compiled all that information into spreadsheets, which you will get when you become a patron of the channel. Keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the crypto and Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are testing the volume composition indicator. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. There are quite a few different components that make up this indicator, and if you are interested in all the various different aspects of the indicator, then you can jump over to the indicator page. You can find a link below down in the description, like every video, and you can take a look at all the different components that make up the indicator itself. We won't go into the details on that in this video, just because we are rather pressed for time, and that would take quite a bit of time to go through them all. And so what we are looking for, and let me go into the settings here and just show a couple of changes that I made. And so here on the high buy volume threshold here, the diamond, I switched to a light green from a dark green, and the high sell volume, I switched from a vibrant red from a kind of dull red. And then the volume SMA, the line running down the middle here, I switched that to purple and bumped up the line weight of it a little bit. And so the green and red that we changed are these little diamonds on top of the bars here. And you can see that they stand out, well, they stand out better than what they did before. You can't quite see the difference, but trust me on that. And so what we are looking for is when we get a volume bar, one of these bars here, that closes above the purple SMA line. And when we get a bar that closes above the SMA line, it will also need to have one of these diamonds on top of it here. And so depending on the color of the diamond will dictate what direction we are going to go. So when we get a volume bar that closes above the purple line with a green diamond, that is going to be a signal to go long. When we get one that closes above and has a red diamond, that's going to be a signal to go short. And so that's how we're going to test it. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, well, there seems to be an issue with using this indicator on the replay function. And so I've seen this before on a couple other indicators. And so for some reason, they just don't function the same way or function at all when you try to use the bar replay. And so what we'll do is just go ahead and just manually start going through a few of these trades. And then, of course, I'll finish out the rest of them in a fast forward version. And so let's see. So we were on the beginning of 2021, I believe it was. I generally just pick a random year. And let's see, our stop and take profit back here. Let's go ahead and grab that real fast. And let's go ahead and just take a look here. So you can see our first signal that we're going to pick up is a long signal right here as we get the bar that spikes above with a green triangle, green diamond above it there, not a triangle, a diamond. We get a push to the upside there. Let me see a little bit closer here. There and there. Looks like we are just going to barely miss our take profit on that one. So we're going to go ahead and call that one a losing trade there. Moving forward, we pick up a short right here on that one. Let's see. We avoid getting stopped out and we make a nice push to the downside. That would have gotten us to our take profit. Let's see here where we would have been. Okay, so we would have already been in the short on this signal right here. So we would ignore that signal. Let's go ahead and move forward a little bit. We pick up a diamond right there, but it isn't above the SMA line. Let's get rid of that line there. Track forward just a little bit more. All right, we pick up a short right here on that one. Let's see. Looks like that one does get us stopped out though, as price makes a nasty push to the upside there. And so what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we're at the end of the year. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy, was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a trading view indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get the scroll back a little bit, and in focus, go ahead and count it out, see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 winning trades. And so that is going to meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. All in all, I think this was a pretty decent indicator. Wish it gave us more trades within the 1 year's time. But obviously, kind of the idea of this is to use it to filter out some of the signals from an entry indicator. I think this is probably one of the best volume indicators that we have tested. And so, again, seemed like it was pretty solid. Even a couple of these losing trades, at least one of them would have been a winning trade had we not gotten stopped out just barely by a push to the upside. And so we'd had only one losing trade technically, and even that one wasn't necessarily a losing trade. You can see that we still got a push to the upside there, even after we kind of got a short trade there. And so I think that was still a valid kind of push or signal to the upside, volume continuing. And if we had to track back a little bit, we actually picked up a long trade right here, or a long signal right there on this. We actually picked up one right here. And so anyways, I feel like this is a pretty solid indicator, definitely something to keep on your list of indicators to play around with and add into any system you might be currently trying to develop. And it is going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next video from here.